Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, welcome all. Yes, today, nowadays, not only today, an interesting economic and political environment we are experiencing. But I think when you follow my presentation, you may think that whatever it is in political arena, investment environment is not at all parallel to that. First of all, I want to mention a few words about Borsa Istanbul's trading volume and how it presents some opportunities for institutional investors to invest or to exit both. And then I will mention about our new private market, which is an other opportunity for both investment and exit. As you all know, Turkey ranks fourth among emerging markets in terms of equity market traded value, and it is the only Eurasian exchange in this sense. And in both fixed income instruments and equity market, the daily volumes grew significantly in the recent years. And an important figure, an important graphic you can see at the bottom that Borsa Istanbul is the third exchange in the world who has the highest turnover velocity. It means that the publicly owned shares of the companies in Borsa Istanbul is traded more than twice a year. So the turnover velocity is more than 200%. So this deep market is considered a very good exit opportunity. Think about all the aspects, political environment, negative, positive, everything you think. And if there is not an exit door in the room where you want to go in, so you are thinking twice. But in this turnover velocity, we are presenting a high opportunity to exit. The market capitalization of Borsa Istanbul is not enough for us, of course. It's 36% of the GDP, but slightly growing. And we have an acceptable foreign participation of 2/3 of total investments. So, of course, many IPOs are realized up to now in Borsa Istanbul, but they were generally is seen in the press. They were opportunities to raise capital. But, of course, these IPOs were used good opportunity for exit of existing investors. In 6 years, 55 companies, existing shareholders, sold $1.6 billion market value shares, and this excluding privatizations. When we look at Turkish M&A review, you all know very good, according to Deloitte figures, there is only a few transactions larger than $100 million, and the SME deals hold the majority in total. When we look at the segmentation of these M&A issues in the last year, 76% of total deal number belongs to below $50 million deal. So the line seems to going towards SMEs. And only 3% of total deal number is over $500 million. And of course, this is a normal figure for Turkey because there are 2.5 million companies in Turkey, and only 5,000 of them are not SMEs. So if there are so many SMEs in Turkey, it's normal that they will take a big share in total M&A market. And then, so is Borsa Istanbul, like other exchanges, our core business is, of course, public markets. But since the market goes to M&A issues, we put an initiative to organize these markets. And which is this private market, a web-based private marketplace providing qualified and institutional investors with equity investment opportunities in growing companies through primary capital raising and liquidity programs. This membership-based web platform, in this platform, companies seek for capital, shareholders seek for liquidity, qualified investors, PEs and VCs seeking new investment opportunities, and we are also welcoming brokers and service providers, legal offices and audit companies and consultancy companies as members here. This market is open to investors and companies globally, and there is a very easy membership procedure. Exit opportunity from existing investments through liquidity programs is possible. And this market is the only market of Borsa Istanbul which has exemption from capital market law. And the possibility of finding new profitable investment opportunities by meeting with growing companies from different locations and sectors is also possible. The most important for this, one of the most important points for this market is there is a high confidentiality guarantee, tiered information sharing and control of info flow, and this control is in the hands of the company owner. A secure virtual data room we are providing, and we are not only organizing the due diligences or deals, but also we are giving mentorship to SMEs, which is very necessary in Turkey, as you know. Very easily, this market provides searching the counterparty, investor or company, matching them, providing meetings, making the agreement and deal. Up to now, we launched it last year in November. It's about 1 year history it has. We have got 273 members, 56 of which are companies which are evaluated and passed through an evaluating committee, and the total investments sought by them are about $300 million. And also the investor members are 36% of total members, and 80% of total members are brokers and service providers. Up to now, in 1 year, we realized 20 due diligences, and 5 of them are still ongoing. And the first deal was between STC Ventures, who is a venture capital of Saudi Telecom, and Moda Nisa, which is an e-commerce company of conservative clothing. So we are all welcoming PEs, venture capitals, and investors who want to find new investment opportunities or who want to exit from existing investments to private market. When we look at the sectoral distribution, generally the retail trade is the highest portion, has the highest portion in sector segmentation, and computer programming and consultancy is the second. I thank you very much for meeting you in this nice organization event, and these are our, of course, you know, every time our connection points, our contacts. So thank you very much, and if you have questions, I can answer, of course.